Babe, you know what I left? The speaker in the truck. In the my little cup, my little holder thing where I got my lottery tickets. It's a little thing right there. The little mics that I bought.
Oh yeah.
You'll see
Okay.
it right there. You grab it.
Yeah.
We gonna talk about y'all working these jobs. We're gonna try to get y'all off of these jobs. We're gonna get y'all off of these jobs. That's our mission. Get y'all off these jobs because these jobs are not gonna be there. AI taking over, social media taking over, gig work is taking over. They're saying that half of people are gonna be working gig jobs by 2034. Okay, the people that do work, all y'all gonna be working as gig jobs because all y'all, as y'all could see, we don't have any more cashiers in Walmart, Food Lion, Kroger's, um, um, Home Depot, Lowe's. Even the movie theaters, we don't have any more cashiers. It's all self checkout. Taco Bell, McDonald's, no more cashier jobs. AI taking over a lot of your professional jobs. Professional consultants, professional tax consultants, professional marketing consultants. We went to the eye doctor. We get new glasses. They're gonna come in about two weeks. Um, we got some glasses, and I promise you, I thought the doctor, because now the doctor's on a screen up there, because they have a technician take everything from your eyes. When they check your eyes, you look in the thing. They have a technician to do all of that, and then the information goes to a doctor remotely somewhere, and that doctor reads it and talks to you over a screen, right? So now one eye doctor can facilitate many different facilities, right? You don't have to have an eye doctor just sitting there in the facility anymore, right? So I'm like, wow, this doctor looks like an AI. And I even asked the technician, they're like, no, she's a real doctor. She just act like that. I'm like, okay. So a lot of people right now working 2, 3 jobs, been working 2, 3 jobs, away from your families, your offsprings, all that type of stuff. Um, it was a time getting an education was worth it. There was a time, getting an education would get you a six-figure job, a corporate job, a psychology degree. You could have been a psychologist. Um, what they call it? Y'all get these sociology degrees. Y'all get these criminal law degrees. It was a time all this stuff was worth it. It's not worth it anymore. Okay, AI technology, robots, even universities. It's you could learn just about anything off the internet now. Okay, so we're going in a time period right now where technology is changing everything. All right, now most of you know about Robert Kiyosaki. Let me try to angle this down. Most of y'all know about Robert Kiyosaki. All right, Robert Kiyosaki does the four quadrant thing. All right, I was explaining this in the mastermind the other night. Robert Kiyosaki does a four quadrant thing. Over here is the employee. Someone has an employee mindset. Over here is the self-employed. Somebody, and these are all mindsets, by the way. These are all mindsets. Okay, over here somebody has the business mindset. Over here someone has the investor mindset. Okay, this employee thing here, this is fastly going away. The new employees are going to be these robots and AI. Okay, these new employees. All right, it's not to say this is a bad thing. I'm just telling y'all this is going away. All right, Don't work for money. Let your money work for you. What's up? I be killing them. What's up, family? I gotta put my girlfriends back on track for more XRP. You got to, bro. You got to. This employee situation is going away. In a little while, there's not going to be any more. Let me just go find a job. Let me look on Indeed or whatever and find a job. In the next 10, 15 years, most people are going to be on Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, whatever app. Okay. They're just going to turn on their app and go to work, find gig work everywhere, right? So this is a mindset, though. This is a mindset. If you get up and all you could think about is basically, um, oh my God, which job can I go work at to pay me hourly $10 an hour, $20 an hour, $30 an hour? Which job can I get up and I could go um, ask them or beg them, can I work? Which uh education level do I need to go give myself so I can go find a job? Okay. These are employee mindset people. Think like that. People that have this employee mindset, they can't sleep or rest at night because they're thinking about job security. They're thinking about job security. I don't even know how to spell that.
SECURP.
Okay.
Oh, good job.
Then they have people that's uh self-employed with the S right here, self-employed. Okay. These people are a little bit better than these people, but not that better. When I say better, I mean in terms of the situation. Okay. Because all this person did right here was create their own job. Okay. This is all, and I've been in all these situations, so I'm not, talking down on anybody. We've all been employees, self-employed, all this type of stuff here. So the self-employed, okay, they're always thinking about customers. Oh my God, I got to get more customers. How am I going to get more customers? Advertising, stuff like that. That's all they're thinking about. They don't have any employees, so they're not really thinking about employees and all that stuff. Their main focus is customers, customers, customers. All right. Um, the over here, the business minded people. Business minded people, they've already created a system to for you from you to go to being self-employed and you have to do all the work yourself, and if you don't show up to work you don't make no money. Okay, from you to go from here to here, you've already created a system. Okay, this is a system. Excuse me. This is a business person is a system creator. Okay, they're a system creator. Their only downfall that can make them lose everything is if their employees go rogue on them. Okay, so this person's up late night. Think this person's usually up late night, worried about their employees, their employees, however you spell employees, going rogue. I got a buddy like that. I got a buddy like this. That's he's worried about his employees going rogue on him right now. Okay, because it could crash his old business, his whole business. Okay, and business people are in no better position than employees or self-employed, because business people, they have to manage employees. They basically got to babysit all these employees, make sure their insurance is paid, make sure they come to work, everything from making sure their insurance is paid to making sure they come to work on time. Business minded people, have a big headache also. All right. Investor, let's go to investor minded people. Woo! The only problem investor minded people have, okay, is how to multiply money. This is their only issue. They're not up late night worried about employees, customers, job security, anything like that. They can't sleep because they have $1 to millions of dollars, build trillions, let's just call it trillions of dollars, whatever. They can't rest at night because they have money, and they hate it. They have to keep that money moving. The money is just sitting there, and they need to keep that money moving. Okay? That's their problem. Investors cannot rest at night because they have a big problem, and that problem is, where can they put their money to multiply it? Okay? That's all an investor. You guys are working all these jobs, and jobs are going away. Okay? You're gonna be self-employed, working gig work, because we're moving towards social media and AI taking over. All right. Oh, I put a note here. Jobs are supposed to be stepping stones. Being an employee is supposed to be, and was always intended to be, a stepping stone. Okay. You're really only supposed to be an employee for your family business, your own family business. Like you work for your mother, father, sister, brother, auntie, uncle type of situation. That's really who we're supposed to be employees for. But things have gotten out of hand over time, and now everybody's working for big corporations, and um, the mom and pop family businesses have dwindled away and are dwindling away even more. Okay. So even as gig workers in the future, you'll be self-employed, but you'll pretty much be working for Amazon, um, Uber, DoorDash. You know, you'll be working for these companies, making them money and stuff like that, using your physical labor to and your automobiles to make these companies money and stuff like that, right? Even though you'll be self-employed in the future. Um, there's a thing going on right now where people are waking up to investing. Okay, people are waking up to investing. Like subscriber just said, I be killing it. He just talked about XRP. That's cryptocurrency. For those of you who don't know, okay, these people, like I be killing it, are investor minded. Okay, I want you guys to think solely about being investor minded right now. You are gonna be working your job, making money, staying in business, being self-employed or working your business. But even my buddy, that he is a business owner, he owns a restaurant. I've gotten him more into just being an investor over the past couple of years, because I told him, even your restaurant could fail. You could get up one day and your restaurant completely caught on fire. Um, Anything can happen like that. All right. So, whether you have a job, employee minded, or self employed or business minded, you have to realize that these are things that require you or other people to work physically. Okay. You or other people to work physically. But investor, investor minded people. Okay, and then we're gonna do non-investor, non-investor minded people. Okay, that's your employee, your self-employed, and your business owner. Okay, we're gonna do these two here. Investor minded people can make money in stocks. We now have crypto, real estate. Investor minded people can make money in a number of things that don't require labor. It don't. Okay, don't require their labor or anybody's labor. The stock market's gonna move whether or not anybody's working it. There's something digital. Cryptocurrency gonna move whether or not anybody working it. That's something digital. Real estate, land, specifically land, is gonna go up whether or not anybody's even developing the land or anything like that. Okay, as long as trees are growing and bearing fruit for us to eat, animals are grazing on the land. Land value will always go up as long as people are being born. Population is growing, so we need more food. So just based on food alone, land prices will always go up. Not to mention, we have to live on the land, put our homes on the land. Just based on food alone, coffee, everything we consume comes from the land. Um, Not to mention, everything we need for our cell phones, technology, all of this type of minerals come out the land. Everything comes out the land. Okay, so these are things that are gonna go up in value. That no matter what you do, you are basically going to make money. Okay, no matter what you do, if you invest in these things, you're going to make money. You don't have to hire any employees, and you don't have to be an employee yourself. Okay, but now the employee is obviously an employee. The self-employed is an employee. They just work for themselves. And a business owner simply manages employees. Okay, so the employee is the worker. The self-employed create work for themselves, and the business owner simply manage a system uh manage a system of workers. Okay, that's all they do. All right, all of this, self-employed, business minded, and employee, requires physical work, physical labor, even robots, AI technology, all of that. Okay, we want to get here. We want to get to the point where, you know, we're going to make money in something, and whether somebody's working or not, we still making money. Okay, so now we're gonna really dive deep into investing. Okay, we're gonna dive deep into investing right now. All right, let me erase this, and we'll talk about investing. And I'm gonna get you to come over here, Miss Emma, my baby.
Yes, my baby.
Now, Miss Emma just closed last night on her house, land, property, farm, ranch.
Well, electricity, no septic.
Okay, Miss Emma just closed last night, and um, I'm gonna explain land a little bit to you guys real quick. All right, Now, one of my mentors is Max Maxwell. Okay, Max Maxwell. If you guys are not familiar with Max Maxwell, he really introduced wholesaling to us on a major scale back in starting back in like 2019, 2020, right? And I got to hang out with Max. He mentored me and he told me a lot of things. And the most important thing he told me was this word called leverage. Okay. This word called leverage. Okay. Leverage. I'll never forget it. Okay. We were sitting in his Suburban. I was sitting in the front seat and he told me, Dragon, leverage. You got to learn how to leverage. I'm like, cool. I get that. Um, But the thing about leverage is you have to have something to leverage, okay? Which means you have to have collateral. How you spell collateral, baby? See?
OLLATERAL.
You got to have collateral, okay? So, when you go to the pawn shop, you leverage your watch, your jewelry, whatever to get $10, $100, $1,000. You leverage your computer, your guns, whatever, right? Um, what that's you're leveraging to get something, some money. Okay, if you're a prostitute, you leverage your body to get um some money, all that type of stuff. I'm laughing because I was watching a dude on Instagram. He was confessing in church. He was talking about, uh I gotta confess to y'all, I buy hoes every night.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's
And
how I met my
that's
wife.
how I met my wife. But I want to save my marriage because I love my wife and I want to stop bumping these hoes.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god. Anyhow, you gotta have collateral in order to leverage. So what is your collateral, right? Even workers, regular workers, use use their body as a collateral. Okay, you can use your skill as collateral. You could use stuff as a collateral, okay, like your car, guns, any physical things, right? So you could use yourself, your body, which is yourself, your skills or stuff. Okay, all these three are examples of collateral. Okay? Now, I'm quite sure that everybody hates using their body as collateral to make money. Okay, I'm quite sure people don't like it. You're tired of it. Even if you're skilled, you know, you don't want to keep, because to use your skill, you still have to use your body, right? But you're just highly skilled, so you make more money using your body or your mind, right? Stuff. You could buy and sell stuff, all that type of thing. But again, you probably still using your body to go pick the stuff up, buy it, turn around, sell it, um, whatever, right? So um, he's like, well, there's this thing called land. All right. So land is its own collateral. Okay. Land is its own collateral. Okay. Land is something that um I guess it's a body, a body of land. And I guess the skill of land is producing food and everything we need, even our clothes. That's where we get cotton. And land is a thing or stuff, right? But anyhow, the difference with using land as collateral and using anything else as collateral is this. Okay, the difference is this. So we bought this land, right? Really, Emma. I'm gonna give Emma her credit. That's Emma's land. She made her money and she put her money down on her land. And how much money you put, baby?
Like 450, 422 or something like that.
Under $600 she put down on her
It was
land.
under $600.
Baby, did you need any credit?
Oh no, 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 no.
Did they ask you what your job, where you work at?
Nope.
Did they ask you for your rental history,
No.
your work history?
No.
Did they ask you for your social security number?
Not even in the
Babe, did he even ask you for your driver's license number?
No, he didn't. He didn't ask me anything.
All you wanted to know was your name
Your
and
name and
address.
address, and if I could make the payments, that's it.
And if you can make the payments. Okay. The reason why is this thing called land, you cannot move it. It's immovable. Land is the only thing you can leverage, and you don't have to give credit. You don't have to do anything because land is something that, look at this land out here. You cannot move this land. I cannot pick this land up and walk away with it. Okay. Now, baby, if you was buying a house and you went to the same lender, we talking about a house now, or a car, or a piece of jewelry.
Yeah.
And you went to this lender, you said, hey, I want you to fund or give me the money to buy this house, this car, this jewelry. You know what the lender is gonna say?
2 years work experience, credit score.
Yeah, they want your credit score,
Taxes.
your taxes, your last 2 year taxes, where you work at.
Yeah.
You know why? You know why? Because you could burn down the house. You can't do that with land. You could steal a house. You know, you could move the house, especially if it's a mobile home. You could damage the house. You know, you could damage the car. Somebody could steal a car. You could crash the car. You could lose the jewelry if it's a piece of jewelry. All of these things, everything you can think of, even your own body, is a liability. There's only one thing on this whole planet that is not a liability and is self-collateral. You cannot pick it up and move it. It's kind of like if I glued this piece of wood here. If I glued this piece of wood here to the window, it's immovable, right? I can't move it once I glue it there, right? That's what God did to land. God glued the land to the land. God glued the land to the land. You cannot move it. There's nothing you can possibly do to steal land. Now, people used to steal land and still do by wars and paperwork, stuff like that, right? But once you do everything properly and correctly through the title company, the land can't be stolen. The land cannot be stolen. All right. So this is why I teach land. This is why I tell you guys land is the best thing to do. What? Investing.
All right.
Land is now let me erase this real quick. Land is the best thing as an investor. And again, cryptocurrency stock, that's wonderful too. Gold, silver, commodities, those are all things that also make money. And statistically, they've been going up.
I feel like land is a sure thing.
But here's the thing about land being the best investment. Here's the thing about it. Let's talk about it. Okay, land. Indy. My bad. Here's the thing about it. Land equal best investment.
VESTM.
Because we're talking about investments and what we're going to invest in. Why land is the best investment, why you have to have the mindset that land is the best investment. Number one, you need somewhere to live.
Right.
You feel homeless, babe?
No, I got a tent on my land. I don't care. I have a tent on my land.
So you'll never be homeless.
I'll never be homeless.
So you need somewhere to live. Number two, you need to eat. You need food.
Mm-hmm.
Land provides all the food. Land gives you a place to live, provide food. Number three, land prices always go up. Land gives you equity.
Ooh, that's a beautiful word.
Which is money. Okay. All right.
Page 12, worth 22.
Land is self-collateral. How do we spell collateral?
That's right, baby. That's it.
Okay. You can rent your land, rent it out.
And lease it.
Lease it out, all that type of stuff. These are why land, this is just a few things, top 5, why land is the best investment.
Come on.
Okay? Few things why land is the best investment. You need somewhere to live. I don't care where you guys live right now. When you look under you, I don't care if you live in an apartment building. I don't care where you live. Okay? Up under that building is land. Up under that building is land. I don't care what type of food you eat. I don't care if you eat seafood. Under the water is land.
Come on.
Okay? Equity. Anybody that owns land or property, they build something that's called equity. Equity is when you buy it for $100,000 and you turn around and somebody say, hey, your property is now worth $200,000. That's called equity. Okay? Self-collateral. That's when you can borrow from your land. When somebody say, hey, you want to borrow some money? Okay, just come refinance this property. Y'all heard of this word refinance or get a HELOC? You can borrow against your land. It's self-collateral. Okay? You can rent your land out. Some of you are renting. Okay? You're renting from the landlord. Okay? It all goes back to the land. It all goes back to the land.
Yes.
It all goes back to the land. All right?
Yes, sir.
It's the best investment. Land is the best investment.
The best.
The number one thing you need to buy, okay, is not no car, not no house. The number one thing you need to secure for yourself forever is some land. Okay? Now, I wish when I was 18, it's actually 17 when I moved out. I think you were 17 too, right?
I was like 19, 18 and a half.
Now, I wish when I was 19, I had put away at least $10 a month. Now, I remember when I was like, coming up, people used to tell me what I'm telling y'all, save your money, save $10 a month. My God sister told me save $1 a day. Okay. And I was like, how? Oh my God, I need money.
Right.
Every time I turn around, I got to do this. I got to fix my little hoopty car.
Right.
Like, I can't save money. But that's a lie. Why? Because we buy Snicker bars, we buy cigarettes, we buy weed, we buy all of this stuff. All you have to do is give up one of your habits. We buy condoms because, we be sucking and fucking. We buy birth control stuff. We buy we'll get hotels because
all the wrong things.
We be doing everything.
else. Mm-hmm.
We be doing so much that requires money.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody tell us, okay, for the next 1 year, instead of buying cigarettes, Snicker bars, bubble gum, going out to eat, just take $10 a month.
Mm-hmm.
$10 a month instead of Netflix. Let me tell you, if you can't afford $10 a month, something wrong with you.
You can afford Netflix. You can afford $10 a month
If
because
you
it's
could,
$15 now.
if you could afford cigarettes, lottery tickets, putting gas in your car to go down the
Mm-hmm.
road to see your boyfriend, girlfriend, if you can afford anything, you could
Yeah.
afford $10 a month.
Yep. Yep. Yes, sir.
Oh, well, I gotta fix my car. How can I afford? You could afford $10 a month. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care because as bad as you need to fix your car, I know you're gonna go buy you some cigarettes.
Speak
I
on
know
it.
you're gonna buy you some alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know you're gonna go whatever habits you have. You're gonna go buy you some lottery ticket. As bad as you need to fix your car, fix your house. As bad as your baby needs school clothes. As
Mm.
bad as you need food on the table.
Right.
You're gonna go buy you some cigarettes and a beer.
Right.
Everybody could afford $10 a month.
Yep.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
everybody could afford $10 a month. $10 a month after 1 year, that's about $120. All right. Now I know y'all could afford more than $10 a month, but I'm just using that as an example.
Mm-hmm.
I could show you guys how to take $120 and buy you some land.
Hmm.
Really, I know you guys could do 100 a month. I know you could do it even $50 a month. Okay, 100 a month, that's 1,200 in 1 year. Baby, did you put down 1,200?
No.
She didn't even
Mm-mm.
put down 1,200.
No.
You got a beautiful piece of land with a house. Okay.
The land clearing was more expensive than getting the land.
Yeah, the land clearing. We cleared it the first day we got it. First yay we got it. $600 the brother charged us. Okay. The reason why we can do this again because land is the only thing you cannot pick up
And move.
and drive away like a car,
Mm.
pick up and use it down a drain like a ring,
Mm-hmm.
take a lighter and set a flame to it and burn it up like a house.
Right.
There's nothing you can possibly do to land
Mm-hmm.
to make it disappear, evaporate.
Right.
This land been here millions of years before us, and it will be here millions, billions, trillions of years after us.
Come on.
All right? It's the only thing. When you guys see what I'm talking about with land, when it computes one day, then everything else I say will compute.
And a whole weight will come off of you. I promise you.
You guys can be landowners. You guys can be property owners.
Mm-hmm.
Without credit,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you have child support issues. Okay, we show you how to put your land in a trust.
Yeah. We have
Okay,
trust fund babies.
a trust is where you put the land in a trust, kind of like an LLC or a business, but you don't know who the owner is of the trust because that's private. Okay, when you put your land in an LLC or a business, you could look up the owner or the agent of that LLC or that business and find out who owns it. Okay, but when you put and you can be your own trustee. Okay, you can be your own trustee if you don't trust anybody. And if you ever had to go to court, you just tell the judge, "Hey, I'm just a trustee." Okay, and all judges, all super rich people, all rich people, all investors. This is what they do. We put our properties in a trust.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we do.
That's right.
Peter say, "Yo, Dragon, what's good? I'm here, my brother.
Hi.
I be killing it. What if it's your body, but it's a win-win?" Again, you work in your body. You think you're gonna work your body forever?
How long?
If you do, why would you want to?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to work your physical body forever?
Mm-hmm. I'm a nurse and I'm getting tired.
Even if it's something you love doing,
Yeah.
I mean,
You physically have to go there. You physically have to do. You physically have to mentally work your brain. I mean, and I make really good money, but I mean, when is when? When are you gonna go off and live your life and wake up when you want to and not be on somebody else's time because you're still on somebody else's time? You still have to clock in, clock out. You still have to listen to somebody's opinion about you.
right.
If something goes wrong, they still gonna let you go.
I mean, I love what I do. I love working with wood carpentry. I love boxing. I like to
Mm-hmm.
teach people how to box and exercise and stuff like that. But it's not every day I get up, I want to do that.
Mm-mm.
And it's gonna come a time, when I'm 100 and something years old, that
Who
you
gonna do
know
that?
I'm not gonna be out here cutting down trees and making
Mm-mm.
furniture and building houses.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Even if I can do it, I'm probably not gonna want to do it.
Nobody's doing that.
You know, and and you want options. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? Like
You
you
still can
shouldn't
be
have you
sued
shouldn't
on the
have
job.
to
Mm-hmm.
work your body physically to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm working at Amazon for almost 2 years. Easy, just loading more XRP. Okay, while I still can, I gotta put okay. Um,
Keep loading that XRP though.
Peter said, I'm out here on the hammer drill right now. I'd like to rest my body, and I'm only 38.
Right.
Yeah, I already know, Peter.
I already know.
You've been following me for a long time, Peter. Keep stacking up on them land purchases, land acquisition. All right. But anyhow, that's what we got for you guys. Hope this edified y'all. And we're gonna do some beautiful landscaping on Emma's
Mm-hmm.
land.
A
And
canvas.
just the landscaping, we're gonna probably we got 600 in it.
Mm-hmm. I was for
Um,
clearing out a
clearing out the
half an acre.
brush, yeah. And now we're gonna cut down some trees. This weekend we're gonna cut down some trees and chop up all that for firewood
And board up that house.
and board up the house. And we're gonna cut once I we cut down the trees. We're gonna get the guy out there to cut some more of that brush and stuff like that. Then we're gonna mulch it and make it look beautiful. We're gonna put some
Mm-hmm.
nice fireplaces out there and all that type of stuff. But just doing that alone, that's raising the equity, that's raising the
Mm-hmm.
value. Probably another 10,000.
Right.
Putting another couple thousand in it, doing that is raising the value. Probably another, because it's brushland when we first got it.
Mm-hmm.
We cleaning it up, clearing it, doing all of that, making it beautiful. Okay.
This is going to our family, not somebody else's family.
If Emma wanted to, just within a month, she could turn around and sell it for 30, 40,000.
Mm-hmm.
Or double, triple what she paid for it, I should say. Okay. We basically got it for like 20.
Mm-hmm.
We could sell it for 40, 60,000. Clean it up, turn around, put it right back on the market for 40, 50, 60,000. And somebody would buy it with the improvements that we're gonna do to it, that we're
Mm-hmm.
doing to it. Okay. I'm telling you, land is the only thing that this is possible with. Land. Peter said, I'm thinking about selling one of my houses and trying to get into duplex when the interest comes down. That's neither here nor there. Personally, I'm not investing in houses anymore. I'm not trying to fix anything. I'm not trying to have
Tenants and
tenants
toilets.
and toilets and all that type of stuff. Um, I like having guests, Airbnb guests, to come out on the land and leave,
Right.
and then more Airbnb guests and stuff come out on the land. I'm more into having guests, not
Not
tenants.
tenants.
And I probably need to do a whole video on that, having guests versus tenants. Um, and you can Airbnb the house, but again, and I'll probably do a video, you know, renting a house out versus renting out the land, and the money you make, it's the same or more when you rent out your land. You make the same money or more, but the liability with the house is greater than with the
Insurance is
land.
higher.
Insurance, you got to pay insurance. Like, it's just ridiculous, man. When I discovered the value of land and everything that they've been hiding from us about land, I just been going all the way in. Um, but anyhow, that's what we got for you guys. We love you
Love you
guys.
guys.
And get in the mastermind. Get in the mastermind. We
Yeah.
have class tonight. Okay. 754
Two two nine
229
zero nine four
0940.
zero.
And if again, hit me up. I give you the packages. But if you have anything over $25 and up, we got a package for you. Okay, we got a package for you. It's 2025. We trying to literally, we have a goal, 1 million people. We're trying to reach. We're gonna reach. We are reaching.
Are reaching.
And we want you guys to buy land. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to have my what?
I'm not trying my
Stone.
sword.
I'm not trying to have my.
Some ever rent if he don't have to. Forever rent if you don't have to.
I'm not trying to have my sown ever rent. I don't know what you said there, Peter. But love you guys. Again, get in the mastermind. Okay. I'm not trying to have my son ever rent.
That's right.
If he don't have to.
Good job.
Well, yeah, that's the goal.
That's the goal. Trust fund babies.
We're not trying to rent. We're not trying to rent. Again, I don't comprehend renting. Ever since I stopped renting in 2013, I have not rented since. I don't comprehend it. We literally throwing money away. People like, I don't want to poop in no bucket. I don't want to live in no tent. I mean, to each his own. But if I had to literally live in a tent on my land, that is what I would do over renting. Over renting, because I know it wouldn't be forever. It'll probably be for a month or two until I get a cabin or RV or something out there, and then from that out, move to a house, whatever. People act like when you live in a tent, like it's gonna be forever. That's just crazy to me. Now, if you renting and and all your money after you pay your other bills is going to rent, now you're going to be renting forever. That's why you've been renting 5, 10, 20, 30 years, your whole life. Because you keep renting because you keep renting. If you stop renting, you won't be renting anymore. I literally stopped renting. Bought me some land, and with the money I saved from not renting, and took off ever since. Okay, that's what happened to me. I literally stopped renting, lived in my truck, and took off ever since. I have not rented since 2013, and just since 2017, I have acquired over 30 something properties. I guess now we add another property to our list. We just closed last night.
Yeah.
Where the paperwork at, babe?
Oh, right here.
We just got the paperwork right here. I just printed it out. All right. Let me cover this information up.
The congratulations part.
Let me cover this up.
In his name.
We just got the paperwork last night. Uh, Anyhow, I ain't gotta show you guys, but we just got the paperwork
There's a
last
lot
night,
that we gotta cover.
and we add another property to our portfolio. All right. Anyhow, guys, get in the mastermind 754-229-0940. Love you guys. Peace.
Peace.